Another obstacle or challenge, that's a better word. Another challenge that you have is that you guys are survivors of twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome. Now, I'm not too familiar with that, and I know there are a lot of people in my audience aren't as well. Could you kind of explain what exactly that is?
Yeah, so, go ahead. I'm sorry. So it is a fetal syndrome that we had before we were born. So when my mom was pregnant with us, Ashley was getting basically all of the nutrients from the placenta, and I wasn't getting any. So at the time in 2003, there was a lot less research and treatment options than there are now. So doctors were they told our parents that they could terminate the pregnancy or just wait for us to die because they didn't think there was really any chance we would survive. And my parents weren't willing to give up, so they did a ton of research, and they found a doctor in Florida who could perform in utero surgery. So they flew out to Florida and got this surgery done, and it saved our lives. So of course we weren't born when that happened, but it's had a huge impact on our lives because our parents started a nonprofit foundation after that happened to help other families with fetal syndromes and help provide support and awareness, and as well as flying people out to get treatment because it's so hard to find, or providing hotels and travel and things like that. And so we always grew up knowing, wow, that was not good grammar. We grew up always knowing that it was something that had a profound impact on our lives before we were even born. And I think that really contributed to us always feeling grateful to have each other because we knew that there was a chance that it could have just been one of us or just been the other one or been neither of us. Yeah. There's a story of, I think we were 3 or 4, and I don't remember this, but my parents like to tell it. We were just in the car driving to a restaurant or something, and all of a sudden Ashley was just like, "Thank you, Dr. Quintero," who was the doctor that did our surgery, "for saving us," because I don't remember exactly what she said, but something about like she just couldn't imagine her life without her sister. And so I think that just really goes to show that even when we were toddlers, we knew that our lives were better because we had each other in them.
Oh, that's sweet. So your parents, dealing with this, went out on their own, didn't give up hope, found a solution, found a doctor that could help, and then started a foundation to help people that were going through the same thing. And you guys are the poster children, not children anymore, but the posters of this foundation. Now, okay, this is a difficult question because you kind of answered it, because you're thankful for each other, that you had this blessing of you guys both being in your life. Is there another side? Is there a little bit of guilt at all for having to go through that?
I don't know that there's necessarily guilt about it because we weren't even born yet. So I think that we have always been aware of it kind of in the way that our parents have told us about it and that it has affected our lives now. So I think that it's always been more of something that we are grateful for. But I think because of our parents' foundation, we've seen a lot of families not have a positive outcome when they've had fetal syndrome. So I think that it has really affected us because we've always known how close we came to not having each other, not even being alive. So I think that we've always kind of felt like because we were given this chance at life that we want to make it meaningful and do something meaningful. So I think that has really impacted the way that we go about the world because we feel like there must have been a reason that we survived when other kids don't get to. So I think that is more of how it's affected us, I guess. I don't know if you feel differently. No, yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah, okay, so I definitely didn't ask that question right, but that answer was exactly what I was trying to get out. So you answered a question that was poorly worded perfectly. And Aspen, don't worry about mispronouncing words or poor grammar, because on Unsolicited Perspectives, that's all I do all day long is say things poorly. If you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notification button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/Unsolicited Perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.